بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful.
سبحان الذي أسرى بعبده ليلا من المسجد الحرام إلى المسجد الأقصى الذي باركنا حوله لنريه من آياتنا إنه هو السميع البصير.
Glory to Allah, who did take His servant for a journey by night from the sacred mosque to the farthest mosque, whose precincts we did bless, in order that we might show him some of our signs. For He is the one who heareth and seeth all things.
وآتينا موسى الكتاب وجعلناه هدى لبني إسرائيل ألا تتخذوا من دوني وكيلا.
We gave Moses the book and made it a guide to the children of Israel. Take not other than me as disposer of your affairs.
ذرية من حملنا مع نوح إنه كان عبدا شكورا.
O ye that are sprung from those who we carried in the ark with Noah, verily he was a devotee, most grateful.
وقضينا إلى بني إسرائيل في الكتاب لتفسدن في الأرض مرتين ولتعلن علوا كبيرا.
And we decreed for the children of Israel in the book that twice would they do mischief on the earth and be elated with mighty arrogance.
فإذا جاء وعد أولاهما بعثنا عليكم عبادا لنا أولي بأس شديد فجاسوا خلال الديار وكان وعدا مفعولا.
When the first of the warnings came to pass, we sent against you our servants given to terrible warfare. They entered the very inmost parts of your homes, and it was a warning completely fulfilled.
ثم رددنا لكم الكرة عليهم وأمددناكم بأموال وبنين وجعلناكم أكثر نفيرا.
Then did we grant you victory over them. We gave you increase in resources and sons, and made you the more numerous in manpower.
إن أحسنتم أحسنتم لأنفسكم وإن أسأتم فلها فإذا جاء وعد الآخرة ليسوءوا وجوهكم وليدخلوا المسجد كما دخلوه أول مرة وليتبروا ما علوا تتبيرا.
If ye did well for yourselves. If ye did evil, ye did it against yourselves. So when the second of the warnings came to pass, we permitted your enemies to disfigure your faces and to enter your temple as they had entered it before, and to visit with destruction all that fell into their power.
عسى ربكم أن يرحمكم وإن عدتم عدنا وجعلنا جهنم للكافرين حصيرا.
It may be that your Lord may yet show mercy unto you, but if ye revert to your sins, we shall revert to our punishments, and we have made hell a prison for those who reject all faith.
إن هذا القرآن يهدي للتي هي أقوم ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا كبيرا.
Verily this Qur'an doth guide to that which is most right, and giveth the glad tidings to the believers who work deeds of righteousness, that they shall have a magnificent reward.
وأن الذين لا يؤمنون بالآخرة أعتدنا لهم عذابا أليما.
And to those who believe not in the hereafter, it announceth that we have prepared for them a chastisement grievous indeed.
ويدعو الإنسان بالشر دعاءه بالخير وكان الإنسان عجولا.
Man prays for evil as fervently as he prays for good, for man is given to haste.
وجعلنا الليل والنهار آيتين فمحونا آية الليل وجعلنا آية النهار مبصرة لتبتغوا فضلا من ربكم ولتعلموا عدد السنين والحساب وكل شيء فصلناه تفصيلا.
We have made the night and the day as two of our signs. The sign of the night we have made dark, while the sign of the day we have made bright, that ye may seek bounty from your Lord, and that ye may know the number and count of the years. All things have we explained in detail.
وكل إنسان ألزمناه طائره في عنقه ونخرج له يوم القيامة كتابا يلقاه منشورا.
Every man's fate we have fastened on his own neck. On the day of judgment we shall bring out for him a scroll, which he will see spread open.
اقرأ كتابك كفى بنفسك اليوم عليك حسيبا.
It will be said to him, read thine own record. Sufficient is thy soul this day to make out an account against thee.
من اهتدى فإنما يهتدي لنفسه ومن ضل فإنما يضل عليها ولا تزر وازرة وزر أخرى وما كنا معذبين حتى نبعث رسولا.
Who receiveth guidance receiveth it for his own benefit. Who goeth astray doth so to his own loss. No bearer of burdens can bear the burden of another, nor would we punish until we had sent a messenger to give warning.
وإذا أردنا أن نهلك قرية أمرنا متر فيها ففسقوا فيها فحق عليها القول فدمرناها تدميرا.
When we decide to destroy a town, we command those among them who are given the good things of this life to be obedient, but they continued to transgress, so that the word is proved true against them. Then we destroy them utterly.
وكم أهلكنا من القرون من بعد نوح وكفى بربك بذنوب عباده خبيرا بصيرا.
How many generations have we destroyed after Noah? And enough is thy Lord to note and see the sins of his servant.
من كان يريد العاجلة عجلنا له فيها ما نشاء لمن نريد ثم جعلنا له جهنم يصلاها مذموما مدحورا.
If any do wish for the transitory things of this life, we readily grant them such things as we will, to such persons as we will. In the end have we provided hell for them. They will burn therein disgraced and rejected.
ومن أراد الآخرة وسعى لها سعيها وهو مؤمن فأولئك كان سعيهم مشكورا.
Those who do wish for the things of the hereafter and strive therefore with all due striving and have faith, they are the ones whose striving will be thanked by Allah.
كلا نمد هؤلاء وهؤلاء من عطاء ربك وما كان عطاء ربك محظورا.
Of the bounties of thy Lord we bestow freely on all, these as well as those. The bounties of thy Lord are not closed to anyone.
انظر كيف فضلنا بعضهم على بعض وللآخرة أكبر درجات وأكبر تفضيلا.
See how we have bestowed more on some than on others. But verily the hereafter is more in rank and gradation and more in excellence.
لا تجعل مع الله إلها آخر فتقعد مذموما مخذولا.
Take not with Allah another God, or thou, O man, wilt sit in disgrace and destitution.
وقضى ربك ألا تعبدوا إلا إياه وبالوالدين إحسانا إما يبلغن عندك عندك الكبر أحدهما أو كلاهما فلا تقل لهما أف ولا تنهرهما وقل لهما قولا كريما.
Thy Lord hath decreed that ye worship none but Him, and that ye be kind to parents, whether one or both of them attain old age in thy life. Say not to them a word of contempt, nor repel them, but address them in terms of honor.
واخفض لهما جناح الذل من الرحمة وقل رب ارحمهما كما ربياني صغيرا.
And out of kindness lower to them the wings of humility, and say, My Lord, bestow on them thy mercy, even as they cherished me in childhood.
ربكم أعلم بما في نفوسكم إن تكونوا صالحين فإنه كان للأوابين غفورا.
Your Lord knoweth best what is in your hearts. If ye do deeds of righteousness, verily He is most forgiving to those who turn to Him again and again.
وآت ذا القربى حقه والمسكين وابن السبيل ولا تبذل تبذيرا.
And render to the kindred their due rights, as also to those in want, and to the wayfarer. But squander not your wealth in the manner of a spendthrift.
إن المبذرين كانوا إخوان الشياطين وكان الشيطان لربه كفورا.
Verily spendthrifts are brothers of the Satans, and the Satan is to his Lord himself ungrateful.
وَإِمَّا تُعْرِضَنَّ عَنْهُمُ ابْتِغَاءَ رَحْمَةٍ مِّن رَّبِّكَ تَرْجُوهَا فَقُل لَّهُمْ قَوْلًا مَّيْسُورًا.
And even if thou hast to turn away from them in pursuit of the mercy from thy Lord, which thou dost expect, yet speak to them a word of easy kindness.
ولا تجعل يدك مغلولة إلى عنقك ولا تبسطها كل البسط فتقعد ملوما محسورا.
Make not thy hand tied to thy neck, nor stretch it forth to its utmost reach, so that thou become blameworthy and destitute.
إن ربك يبسط الرزق لمن يشاء ويقدر إنه كان بعباده خبيرا بصيرا.
Verily thy Lord doth provide sustenance in abundance for whom He pleaseth, and He straightened it, for He doth know and regard all His servants.
ولا تقتلوا أولادكم خشية إملاق نحن نرزقهم وإياكم إن قتلهم كان خطأ كبيرا.
Kill not your children for fear of want. We shall provide sustenance for them as well as for you. Verily the killing of them is a great sin.
ولا تقربوا الزنا إنه إنه كان فاحشة وساء سبيلا.
Nor come nigh to adultery, for it is an indecent deed and an evil way.
ولا تقتلوا النفس التي حرم الله إلا بالحق ومن قتل مظلوما فقد جعلنا لوليه سلطانا فلا يسرف في القتل إنه كان منصورا.
Nor take life which Allah has made sacred, except for just cause. And if anyone is slain wrongfully, we have given his heirs authority to demand qisas or to forgive. But let him not exceed bounds in the matter of taking life, for he is helped by the law.
ولا تقربوا مال اليتيم إلا بالتي هي أحسن حتى يبلغ أشده وأوفوا بالعهد إن العهد كان مسؤولا.
Come not nigh to the orphan's property except to improve it, until he attains the age of full strength, and fulfill every engagement, for every engagement will be inquired into on the day of reckoning.
وأوفوا الكيل إذا كلتم وزنوا بالقسطاس المستقيم ذلك خير وأحسن تأويلا.
Give full measure when ye measure, and weigh with a balance that is straight. That is better and fairer in the final determination.
ولا تقف ما ليس لك به علم إن السمع والبصر والفؤاد كل أولئك كان عنه مسؤولا.
And pursue not that of which thou hast no knowledge. For surely the hearing, the sight, the heart, all of those shall be questioned of.
ولا تمش في الأرض مرحا إنك لن تخرق الأرض ولن تبلغ الجبال طولا.
Nor walk on the earth with insolence, for thou canst not rend the earth asunder, nor reach the mountains in height.
كل ذلك كان سيئه عند ربك مكروها.
Of all such things the evil is hateful in the sight of thy Lord.
ذلك مما أوحى إليك ربك من الحكمة ولا تجعل مع الله إلها آخر فتلقى في جهنم ملوما مدحورا.
These are among the precepts of wisdom, which thy Lord has revealed to thee. Take not with Allah another object of worship, lest thou shouldst be thrown into hell, blameworthy and rejected.
أفأصفاكم ربكم بالبنين واتخذ من الملائكة إناثا إنكم لتقولون قولا عظيما.
Has then your Lord, O pagans, preferred for you sons, and taken for himself daughters among the angels? Truly ye utter a most dreadful saying.
وَلَقَدْ صَرَّفْنَا فِي هَذَا الْقُرْآنِ لِيَذَّكَّرُوا وَمَا يَزِيدُهُمْ إِلَّا نُفُورًا.
We have explained things in various ways in this Quran, in order that they may receive admonition, but it only increases their flight from the truth.
قُلْ لَوْ كَانَ مَعَهُ آلِهَةٌ كَمَا يَقُولُونَ إِذًا لَابْتَغَوْا إِلَى ذِي الْعَرْشِ سَبِيلًا.
Say, if there had been other gods with him, as they say, behold, they would certainly have sought out a way in submitting to the Lord of the throne.
سبحانه وتعالى عما يقولون علوا كبيرا.
Glory to him. He is high above all that they say, exalted and great.
تسبح له السماوات السبع والأرض ومن فيهن وإن من شيء إلا يسبح بحمده ولكن لا تفقهون تسبيحهم إنه كان حليما غفورا.
The seven heavens and the earth and all beings therein declare his glory. There is not a thing but celebrates his praise, and yet ye understand not how they declare his glory. Verily he is oft forbearing, most forgiving.
وَإِذَا قَرَأْتَ الْقُرْآنَ جَعَلْنَا بَيْنَكَ وَبَيْنَ الَّذِينَ لَا يُؤْمِنُونَ بِالْآخِرَةِ حِجَابًا مَسْتُورًا.
When thou dost recite the Quran, we put between thee and those who believe not in the hereafter a veil invisible.
وَجَعَلْنَا عَلَى قُلُوبِهِمْ أَكِنَّةً أَن يَفْقَهُوهُ وَفِي آذَانِهِمْ وَقْرًا وَإِذَا ذَكَرْتَ رَبَّكَ فِي الْقُرْآنِ وَحْدَهُ وَلَّوْا عَلَى أَدْبَارِهِمْ نُفُورًا.
And we put coverings over their hearts and minds, lest they should understand the Quran, and deafness into their ears. When thou dost mention thy Lord and Him alone in the Quran, they turn on their backs, fleeing from the truth.
نحن أعلم بما يستمعون به إذ يستمعون إليك وإذ هم نجوى إذ يقول الظالمون إن تتبعون إلا رجلا مسحورا.
We know best what it is they listen. When they listen to thee, and when they meet in private, behold, the wicked say, Ye follow none other than a man bewitched.
انظر كيف ضربوا لك الأمثال فضلوا فلا يستطيعون سبيلا.
See what smiles they strike for thee, but they have gone astray, and never can they find a way.
وقالوا أإذا كنا عظاما ورفاتا أإنا لمبعوثون خلقا جديدا.
They say, What, when we are reduced to bones and dust, should we really be raised up to be a new creation?
قل كونوا حجارة أو حديدا.
Say, nay, be ye stones or iron,
أو خلقا مما يكبر في صدوركم فسيقولون من يعيدنا قل الذي فطركم أول مرة فسينغضون إليك رؤوسهم ويقولون متاه وقل عسى أن يكون قريبا.
or any created matter which in your minds is hardest to be raised up. Yet shall ye be raised up, then will they say, who will cause us to return? Say, he who created you first. Then will they wag their heads towards thee and say, when will that be? Say, maybe it will be quite soon.
يوم يدعوكم فتستجيبون بحمده وتظنون إن لبثتم إلا قليلا.
It will be on the day when he will call you, and ye will answer his call with words of his praise, and ye will think that ye tarried but a little while.
وقل لعبادي يقولوا التي هي أحسن إن الشيطان ينزغ بينهم إن الشيطان كان للإنسان عدوا مبينا.
Say to my servants that they should only say those things that are best, for Satan doth sow dissension among them. For Satan is to man an avowed enemy.
ربكم أعلم بكم إن يشأ يرحمكم أو إن يشأ يعذبكم وما أرسلناك عليهم وكيلا.
It is your Lord that knoweth you best. If he please, he granteth you mercy, or if he please, punishment. We have not sent thee to be a disposer of their affairs for them.
وربك أعلم بمن في السماوات والأرض ولقد فضلنا بعض النبيين على بعض وآتينا داود زبورا.
And it is your Lord that knoweth best all beings that are in the heavens and on earth. And we made some of the prophets to excel others, and we gave to David the Psalms.
قل ادعوا الذين زعمتم من دونه فلا يملكون كشف الضر عنكم ولا تحويلا.
Say, call on those besides him, whom ye fancy. They have neither the power to remove your troubles from you nor to change them.
أولئك الذين يدعون يبتغون إلى ربهم الوسيلة أيهم أقرب ويرجون رحمته ويخافون عذابه إن عذاب ربك كان محذورا.
Those whom they call upon do seek for themselves means of access to their Lord. As to who are nearest, they hope for His mercy and fear His wrath. For the wrath of thy Lord is something to take heed of.
وإن من قرية إلا نحن مهلكوها قبل يوم القيامة أو معذبوها عذابا شديدا كان ذلك في الكتاب مسطورا.
There is not a population but we shall destroy it before the day of judgment, or punish it with a dreadful chastisement. That is written in the eternal record.
وما منعنا أن نرسل بالآيات إلا أن كذب بها الأولون وآتينا ثمود الناقة مبصرة فظلموا بها وما نرسل بالآيات إلا تخويفا.
And we refrain from sending the signs only because the men of former generations treated them as false. We sent the she-camel to the Ta'amud, a visible sign, but they treated her wrongfully. We only sent the signs by way of frightening and warning from evil.
وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لَكَ إِنَّ رَبَّكَ أَحَاطَ بِالنَّاسِ وَمَا جَعَلْنَا الرُّؤْيَا الَّتِي أَرَيْنَاكَ إِلَّا فِتْنَةً لِلنَّاسِ وَالشَّجَرَةَ الْمَلْعُونَةَ فِي الْقُرْآنِ ونخوفهم فما يزيدهم إلا طغيانا كبيرا.
Behold, we told thee that thy Lord doth encompass mankind round about. We granted the vision which we showed thee, but as a trial for men, as also the cursed tree mentioned in the Quran, we put fear into them, but it only increases their inordinate transgression.
وَإِذْ قُلْنَا لِلْمَلَائِكَةِ اسْجُدُوا لِآدَمَ فَسَجَدُوا إِلَّا إِبْلِيسَ قَالَ أَأَسْجُدُ لِمَنْ خَلَقْتَ طِينًا.
Behold, we said to the angels, prostrate unto Adam. They prostrated except Iblis. He said, shall I prostrate to one whom thou didst create from clay?
قال أرأيتك هذا الذي كرمت علي لئن أخرتني إلى يوم القيامة لأحتنكن ذريته إلا قليلا.
He said, seest thou, this is the one whom thou hast honored above me. If thou wilt but respite me to the day of judgment, I will surely bring his descendants under my sway, all but a few.
قال اذهب فمن تبعك منهم فإن جهنم جزاؤكم جزاء موفورا.
Allah said, go thy way. If any of them follow thee, verily hell will be the recompense of you all, an ample recompense.
واستفزز من استطعت منهم بصوتك وأجلب عليهم بخيلك ورجلك وشاركهم في الأموال والأولاد وعدهم وما يعدهم الشيطان إلا غرورا.
And arouse those whom thou canst among them with thy seductive voice. Make assaults on them with thy cavalry and thy infantry. Mutually share with them wealth and children, and make promises to them. But Satan promises them nothing but deceit.
إن عبادي ليس لك عليهم سلطان وكفى بربك وكيلا.
As for my servants, no authority shalt thou have over them. Enough is thy Lord for a disposer of affairs.
ربكم الذي يزجي لكم الفلك في البحر لتبتغوا من فضله إنه كان بكم رحيما.
Your Lord is He that maketh the ship go smoothly for you through the sea, in order that ye may seek of His bounty, for He is unto you most merciful.
وإذا مسكم الضر في البحر ضل من تدعون إلا إياه فلما نجاكم إلى البر أعرضتم وكان الإنسان كفورا.
When distress seizes you at sea, those that ye call upon besides Himself leave you in the lurch. But when He brings you back safe to land, ye turn away from Him. Most ungrateful is man.
أفأمنتم أن يخسف بكم جانب البر أو يرسل عليكم حاصبا ثم لا تجدوا لكم وكيلا.
Do ye then feel secure that He will not cause you to be swallowed up beneath the earth when ye are on land? Or that He will not send against you a violent tornado, so that ye shall find no protector?
أم أمنتم أن يعيدكم فيه تارة أخرى فيرسل عليكم قاصفا من الريح فيغرقكم بما كفرتم ثم لا تجدوا لكم علينا به تبيعا.
Or do ye feel secure that He will not send you back a second time to sea, and send you against a heavy gale to drown you because of your ingratitude, so that ye find no helper therein against us?
ولقد كرمنا بني آدم وحملناهم في البر والبحر ورزقناهم من الطيبات وفضلناهم على كثير ممن خلقنا تفضيلا.
We have honored the sons of Adam, provided them with transport on land and sea, given them for sustenance things good and pure, and conferred on them special favors above a great part of our creation.
يوم ندعو كل أناس بإمامهم فمن أوتي كتابه بيمينه فأولئك يقرؤون كتابهم ولا يظلمون فتيلا.
On the day we shall call together all human beings with their respective imams. Those who are given their record in the right hand will read it with pleasure, and they will not be dealt with unjustly in the least.
ومن كان في هذه أعمى فهو في الآخرة أعمى وأضل سبيلا.
But those who were blind in this world will be blind in the hereafter, and most astray from the path.
وَإِن كَادُوا لَيَفْتِنُونَكَ عَنِ الَّذِي أَوْحَيْنَا إِلَيْكَ لِتَفْتَرِيَ عَلَيْنَا غَيْرَهُ وَإِذًا لَاتَّخَذُوكَ خَلِيلًا.
And their purpose was to tempt thee away from that which we had revealed unto thee, to substitute in our name something quite different. In that case, behold, they would certainly have made thee their friend.
وَلَوْلَا أَن ثَبَّتْنَاكَ لَقَدْ كِدتَّ تَرْكَنُ إِلَيْهِمْ شَيْئًا قَلِيلًا.
And had we not given thee strength, thou wouldst nearly have inclined to them a little.
إِذًا لَأَذَقْنَاكَ ضِعْفَ الْحَيَاةِ وَضِعْفَ الْمَمَاتِ ثُمَّ لَا تَجِدُ لَكَ عَلَيْنَا نَصِيرًا.
In that case, we should have made thee taste double portion of punishment in this life and an equal portion in death. And moreover, thou wouldst have found none to help thee against us.
وَإِن كَادُوا لَيَسْتَفِزُّونَكَ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ لِيُخْرِجُوكَ مِنْهَا وَإِذًا لَا يَلْبَثُونَ خِلَافَكَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا.
Their purpose was to scare thee off the land, in order to expel thee. But in that case they would not have stayed therein after thee, except for a little while.
سُنَّةَ مَن قَدْ أَرْسَلْنَا قَبْلَكَ مِن رُّسُلِنَا وَلَا تَجِدُ لِسُنَّتِنَا تَحْوِيلًا.
This was our way with the messengers we sent before thee. Thou wilt find no change in our ways.
أقم الصلاة لدلوك الشمس إلى غسق الليل وقرآن الفجر إن قرآن الفجر كان مشهودا.
Establish regular prayers at the sun's decline till the darkness of the night, and the recital of the Quran in morning prayer for the recital of dawn is witnessed.
ومن الليل فتهجد به نافلة لك عسى أن يبعثك ربك مقاما محمودا.
And as for the night, keep awake a part of it as an additional prayer for thee. Soon will thy Lord raise thee to a station of praise and glory.
وقل رب أدخلني مدخل صدق وأخرجني مخرج صدق واجعل لي من لدنك سلطانا نصيرا.
Say, O my Lord, let my entry be by the gate of truth and honor, and likewise my exit by the gate of truth and honor. And grant me from thee an authority to aid.
وقل جاء الحق وزهق الباطل إن الباطل كان زهوقا.
And say, truth has now arrived, and falsehood perished, for falsehood is by its nature bound to perish.
وَنُنَزِّلُ مِنَ الْقُرْآنِ مَا هُوَ شِفَاءٌ وَرَحْمَةٌ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ ولا يزيد الظالمين إلا خسارا.
We send down stage by stage of the Quran that which is a healing and a mercy to those who believe. To the unjust it causes nothing but loss after loss.
وإذا أنعمنا على الإنسان أعرض ونأى بجانبه وإذا مسه الشر كان يئوسا.
Yet when we bestow our favors on man, he turns away and becomes remote on his side instead of coming to us. And when evil seizes him, he gives himself up to despair.
قل كل يعمل على شاكلته فربكم أعلم بمن هو أهدى سبيلا.
Say, everyone acts according to his own disposition, but your Lord knows best who it is that is best guided on the way.
ويسألونك عن الروح قل الروح من أمر ربي وما أوتيتم من العلم إلا قليلا.
They ask thee concerning the Spirit. Say, the Spirit is of the command of my Lord. Of knowledge, it is only a little that is communicated to you.
ولئن شئنا لنذهبن بالذي أوحينا إليك ثم لا تجد لك به علينا وكيلا.
If it were our will, we could take away that which we have sent thee by inspiration. Then wouldst thou find none to plead thy affair in that matter as against us.
إلا رحمة من ربك إن فضله كان عليك كبيرا.
Except for mercy from thy Lord, for his bounty is to thee indeed great.
قل لئن اجتمعت الإنس والجن على أن يأتوا بمثل هذا القرآن لا يأتون بمثله ولو كان بعضهم لبعض ظهيرا.
Say, if the whole of mankind and jinns were to gather together to produce the like of this Quran, they could not produce the like thereof, even if they backed up each other with help and support.
ولقد صرفنا للناس في هذا القرآن من كل مثل فأبى أكثر الناس إلا كفورا.
And we have explained to man in this Quran every kind of similitude, yet the greater part of men refuse to receive it except with ingratitude.
وقالوا لن نؤمن لك حتى تفجر لنا من الأرض ينبوعا.
They say, we shall not believe in thee until thou cause a spring to gush forth for us from the earth.
أو تكون لك جنة من نخيل وعنب فتفجر الأنهار خلالها تفجيرا.
Or until thou have a garden of date trees and vines, and cause rivers to gush forth in their midst, carrying abundant water.
أو تسقط السماء كما زعمت علينا كسفا أو تأتي بالله والملائكة قبيلا
Or thou cause the sky to fall in pieces, as thou sayest will happen against us. Or thou bring Allah and the angels before us face to face.
أو يكون لك بيت من زخرف أو ترقى في السماء ولن نؤمن لرقيك حتى تنزل علينا كتابا نقرأه قل سبحان ربي هل كنت إلا بشرا رسولا
Or thou have a house adorned with gold, or thou mount a ladder right into the skies. No, we shall not even believe in thy mounting until thou send down to us a book that we could read. Say, Glory to my Lord. Am I aught but a man, a messenger?
وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى إلا أن قالوا أبعث الله بشرا رسولا
What kept men back from belief when guidance came to them? Was nothing but this. They said, Has Allah sent a man like us to be His messenger?
قل لو كان في الأرض ملائكة يمشون مطمئنين لنزلنا عليهم من السماء ملكا رسولا
Say, if there were settled on earth angels walking about in peace and quiet, we should certainly have sent them down from the heavens, an angel for a messenger.
قل كفى بالله شهيدا بيني وبينكم إنه كان بعباده خبيرا بصيرا
Say, enough is Allah for a witness between me and you, for He is well acquainted with His servants, and He sees all things.
ومن يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد لهم أولياء من دونه ونحشرهم يوم القيامة على وجوههم عميا وبكما وصما مأواهم جهنم كلما خبت زدناهم سعيرا
It is he whom Allah guides that is on true guidance, but he whom He leaves astray, for such wilt thou find no protector besides Him. On the day of judgment we shall gather them together, prone on their faces, blind, dumb and deaf. Their abode will be hell. Every time it shows abatement, we shall increase for them the fierceness of the fire.
ذلك جزاؤهم بأنهم كفروا بآياتنا وقالوا أإذا كنا عظاما ورفاتا أإنا لمبعوثون خلقا جديدا
That is their recompense, because they rejected our signs and said, When we are reduced to bones and broken dust, should we really be raised up to be a new creation?
أولم يروا أن الله الذي خلق السماوات والأرض قادر على أن يخلق مثلهم وجعل لهم أجلا لا ريب فيه فأبى الظالمون إلا كفورا.
See they not that Allah who created the heavens and the earth has power to create the like of them? Only He has decreed a term appointed, of which there is no doubt. But the unjust refuse to receive it except with ingratitude.
قل لو أنتم تملكون خزائن رحمة ربي إذا لأمسكتم خشية الإنفاق وكان الإنسان قتورا.
Say, if ye had control of the treasures of the mercy of my Lord, behold, ye would keep them back for fear of spending them, for man is ever niggardly.
ولقد آتينا موسى 9 آيات بينات فاسأل بني إسرائيل إذ جاءهم فقال له فرعون إني لأظنك يا موسى مسحورا.
To Moses we did give 9 clear signs. Ask the children of Israel. When he came to them, Pharaoh said to him, O Moses, I consider thee indeed to have been worked upon by sorcery.
قال لقد علمت ما أنزل هؤلاء إلا رب السماوات والأرض بصائر وإني لأظنك يا فرعون مثبورا.
Moses said, Thou knowest well that these things have been sent down by none but the Lord of the heavens and the earth, as eye-opening evidence. And I consider thee indeed, O Pharaoh, to be one doomed to destruction.
فأراد أن يستفزهم من الأرض فأغرقناه ومن معه جميعا.
So he resolved to remove them from the face of the earth. But we did drown him and all who were with him.
وقلنا من بعده لبني إسرائيل اسكنوا الأرض فإذا جاء وعد الآخرة جئنا بكم لفيفا.
And we said thereafter to the children of Israel, Dwell securely in the land of promise. But when the second of the warnings came to pass, we gathered you together in a mingled crowd.
وبالحق أنزلناه وبالحق نزل وما أرسلناك إلا مبشرا ونذيرا.
We sent down the Quran in truth, and in truth has it descended. And we send thee but to give glad tidings and to warn.
وقرآنا فرقناه لتقرأه على الناس على مكث ونزلناه تنزيلا.
It is a Quran which we have divided into parts from time to time, in order that thou mightest recite it to men at intervals. We have revealed it by stages.
قل آمنوا به أو لا تؤمنوا إن الذين أوتوا العلم من قبله إذا يتلى عليهم يخرون للأذقان سجدا.
Whether ye believe in it or not, it is true that those who were given knowledge beforehand, when it is recited to them, fall down on their faces in humble prostration.
ويقولون سبحان ربنا إن كان وعد ربنا لمفعولا.
And they say, Glory to our Lord. Truly has the promise of our Lord been fulfilled.
ويخرون للأذقان يبكون ويزيدهم خشوعا.
They fall down on their faces in tears, and it increases their earnest humility.
قل ادعوا الله أو ادعوا الرحمن أيما تدعوا فله الأسماء الحسنى ولا تجهر بصلاتك ولا تخافت بها وابتغ بين ذلك سبيلا.
Say, call upon Allah or call upon Rahman. By whatever name ye call upon him, it is well, for to him belong the most beautiful names. Neither speak thy prayer aloud, nor speak it in a low tone, but seek a middle course between.
وقل الحمد لله الذي لم يتخذ ولدا ولم يكن له شريك في الملك ولم يكن له ولي من الذل وكبره تكبيرا.
Say, Praise be to Allah, who begets no son, and has no partner in his dominion, nor needs he any to protect him from humiliation. Yea, magnify him for his greatness and glory.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful.
الحمد لله الذي أنزل على عبده الكتاب ولم يجعل له عوجا.
Praise be to Allah, who hath sent to his servant the book and hath allowed therein no crookedness.
قيما لينذر بأسا شديدا من لدنه ويبشر المؤمنين الذين يعملون الصالحات أن لهم أجرا حسنا.
He hath made it straight and clear in order that he may warn of a terrible punishment from him, and that he may give glad tidings to the believers who work righteous deeds, that they shall have a goodly reward.
ماكثين فيه أبدا.
Wherein they shall remain forever.
وينذر الذين قالوا اتخذ الله ولدا.
Further, that he may warn those who say, Allah hath begotten a son.
ما لهم به من علم ولا لآبائهم كبرت كلمة تخرج من أفواههم إن يقولون إلا كذبا.
No knowledge have they of such a thing, nor had their fathers. It is a grievous thing that issues from their mouths as a saying, what they say is nothing but falsehood.
فلعلك باخع نفسك على آثارهم إن لم يؤمنوا بهذا الحديث أسفا.
Thou wouldst only, perchance, fret thyself to death, following after them in grief, if they believe not in this message.
إنا جعلنا ما على الأرض زينة لها لنبلوهم أيهم أحسن عملا.
That which is on earth we have made but as a glittering show for it, in order that we may test them as to which of them are best in conduct.
وَإِنَّا لَجَاعِلُونَ مَا عَلَيْهَا صَعِيدًا جُرُزًا.
Verily, what is on earth we shall make but as dust and dry soil.
أَمْ حَسِبْتَ أَنَّ أَصْحَابَ الْكَهْفِ وَالرَّقِيمِ كَانُوا مِنْ آيَاتِنَا عَجَبًا.
Or dost thou think that the companions of the cave and of the inscription were wonders among our signs?
إِذْ أَوَى الْفِتْيَةُ إِلَى الْكَهْفِ فَقَالُوا رَبَّنَا آتِنَا مِن لَّدُنكَ رَحْمَةً وَهَيِّئْ لَنَا مِنْ أَمْرِنَا رَشَدًا.
Behold, the youths betook themselves to the cave. They said, Our Lord, bestow on us mercy from Thyself, and dispose of our affair for us in the right way.
فضربنا على آذانهم في الكهف سنين عددا.
Then we drew a veil over their ears for a number of years in the cave, so that they heard not.
ثم بعثناهم لنعلم أي الحزبين أحصى لما لبثوا أمدا.
Then we roused them in order to test which of the two parties was best at calculating the term of years they had tarried.
نحن نقص عليك نبأهم بالحق إنهم فتية آمنوا بربهم وزدناهم هدى.
We relate to thee their story in truth. They were youths who believed in their Lord, and we increased them in guidance.
وربطنا على قلوبهم إذ قاموا فقالوا ربنا رب السماوات والأرض لن ندعو من دونه إلها لقد قلنا إذا شططا.
We gave strength to their hearts. Behold, they stood up and said, Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and of the earth. Never shall we call upon any God other than Him. If we did, we should indeed have uttered an enormity.
هؤلاء قوم اتخذوا من دونه آلهة لولا يأتون عليهم بسلطان بين فمن أظلم ممن افترى على الله كذبا.
These our people have taken for worship gods other than Him. Why do they not bring forward an authority clear and convincing for what they do? Who doth more wrong than such as invent a falsehood against Allah?
وإذ اعتزلتموهم وما يعبدون إلا الله فأووا إلى الكهف ينشر لكم ربكم من رحمته ويهيئ لكم من أمركم مرفقا.
When ye turn away from them and the things they worship other than Allah, betake yourselves to the cave. Your Lord will shower His mercies on you and dispose of your affair towards comfort and ease.
وترى الشمس إذا طلعت تزاور عن كهفهم ذات اليمين وإذا غربت تقرضهم ذات الشمال وهم في فجوة منه ذلك من آيات الله من يهد الله فهو المهتد ومن يضلل فلن تجد له وليا مرشدا.
Thou wouldst have seen the sun when it rose, declining to the right from their cave, and when it set, turning away from them to the left, while they lay in the open space in the midst of the cave. Such are among the signs of Allah. He whom Allah guides is rightly guided, but he whom Allah leaves to stray, for him wilt thou find no protector to lead him to the right way.
وتحسبهم أيقاظا وهم رقود ونقلبهم ذات اليمين وذات الشمال وكلبهم باسط ذراعيه بالوصيد لو اطلعت عليهم لوليت منهم فرارا ولملئت منهم رعبا.
Thou wouldst have thought them awake whilst they were asleep, and we turned them on their right and on their left side, their dog stretching forth his two forelegs on the threshold. If thou hadst looked at them, thou wouldst have certainly turned back from them in flight, and would certainly have been filled with terror of them.
وكذلك بعثناهم ليتساءلوا بينهم قال قائل منهم كم لبثتم قالوا لبثنا يوما أو بعض يوم قالوا ربكم أعلم بما لبثتم فابعثوا أحدكم بورقكم هذه إلى المدينة فلينظر أيها أزكى طعاما فليأتكم برزق منه وليتلطف ولا يشعرن بكم أحدا.
Such being their state, we raised them up from sleep, that they might question each other. Said one of them, How long have ye stayed here? They said, We have stayed perhaps a day or part of a day. They all said, Allah alone knows best how long we have stayed here. Now send ye then one of you with this money of yours to the town. Let him find out which is the best food to be had, and bring some to you. And let him behave with care and courtesy, and let him not inform anyone about you.
إنهم إن يظهروا عليكم يرجموكم أو يعيدوكم في ملتهم ولن تفلحوا إذا أبدا.
For if they should come upon you, they would stone you or force you to return to their religion. And in that case ye would never attain prosperity.
وكذلك أعثرنا عليهم ليعلموا أن وعد الله حق وأن الساعة لا ريب فيها إذ يتنازعون بينهم أمرهم فقالوا ابنوا عليهم بنيانا ربهم أعلم بهم قال الذين غلبوا على أمرهم لنتخذن عليهم مسجدا.
Thus did we make their case known to the people, that they might know that the promise of Allah is true, and that there can be no doubt about the hour of judgment. Behold, they dispute among themselves as to their affair. Some said, construct a building over them. Their Lord knows best about them. Those who prevailed over their affair said, let us surely build a place of worship over them.
سيقولون ثلاثة رابعهم كلبهم ويقولون خمسة سادسهم كلبهم رجما بالغيب ويقولون سبعة وثامنهم كلبهم قل ربي أعلم بعدتهم ما يعلمهم إلا قليل فلا تمار فيهم إلا مراء ظاهرا ولا تستفت فيهم منهم أحدا.
Some say there were 3, the dog being the 4th among them. Others say there were 5, the dog being the 6th, doubtfully guessing at the unknown. Yet others say there were 7, the dog being the 8th. Say thou, my Lord knoweth best their number. It is but few that know their real case. Enter not therefore into controversies concerning them, except on a matter that is clear. Nor consult any of them about the affair of the sleepers.
ولا تقولن لشيء إني فاعل ذلك غدا.
Nor say of anything, I shall be sure to do so and so tomorrow.
إلا أن يشاء الله. واذكر ربك إذا نسيت وقل عسى أن يهديني ربي لأقرب من هذا رشدا.
Except if Allah so wills, and remember thy Lord when thou forgettest, and say, I hope that my Lord will guide me ever closer than this to the right course.
ولبثوا في كهفهم 300 سنين وازدادوا 9.
So they stayed in their cave 300 years and 9 more.
قل الله أعلم بما لبثوا له غيب السماوات والأرض أبصر به وأسمع ما لهم من دونه من ولي ولا يشرك في حكمه أحدا.
Say, Allah knows best how long they stayed. With Him is the knowledge of the secrets of the heavens and the earth. How clearly He sees, how finely He hears everything. They have no protector other than Him, nor does He share His command with any person whatsoever.
واتل ما أوحي إليك من كتاب ربك لا مبدل لكلماته ولن تجد من دونه ملتحدا.
And recite and teach what has been revealed to thee of the book of thy Lord. None can change his words, and none wilt thou find as a refuge other than him.
واصبر نفسك مع الذين يدعون ربهم بالغداة والعشي يريدون وجهه ولا تعد عيناك عنهم تريد زينة الحياة الدنيا ولا تطع من أغفلنا قلبه عن ذكرنا واتبع هواه وكان أمره فرطا.
And keep yourself content with those who call on their Lord morning and evening, seeking his face. And let not thine eyes pass beyond them, seeking the pomp and glitter of this life, nor obey any whose heart we have permitted to neglect the remembrance of us, one who follows his own desires, and his affair has become all excess.
وقل الحق من ربكم فمن شاء فليؤمن ومن شاء فليكفر إنا أعتدنا للظالمين نارا أحاط بهم سرادقها وإن يستغيثوا يغاثوا بماء كالمهل يشوي الوجوه بئس الشراب وساءت مرتفقا.
Say the truth is from your Lord. Let him who will believe, and let him who will reject it. For the wrongdoers we have prepared a fire, whose smoke and flames, like the walls and roof of a tent, will hem them in. If they implore relief, they will be granted water like melted brass, that will scald their faces. How dreadful the drink! How uncomfortable a couch to recline on!
إن الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات إنا لا نضيع أجر من أحسن عملا.
As to those who believe and work righteousness, verily we shall not suffer to perish the reward of any who do a single righteous deed.
أولئك لهم جنات عدن تجري من تحتهم الأنهار يحلون فيها من أساور من ذهب ويلبسون ثيابا خضرا من سندس واستبرق متكئين فيها على الأرائك نعم الثواب وحسنت مرتفقا.
For them will be gardens of eternity. Beneath them rivers will flow. They will be adorned therein with bracelets of gold, and they will wear green garments of fine silk and heavy brocade. They will recline therein on raised thrones. How good the recompense! How beautiful a couch to recline on!
واضرب لهم مثل الرجلين جعلنا لأحدهما جنتين من أعناب وحففناهما بنخل وجعلنا بينهما زرعا.
Set forth to them the parable of two men. For one of them we provided 2 gardens of grapevines and surrounded them with date palms. In between the 2 we placed tillage.
كلتا الجنتين آتت أكلها ولم تظلم منه شيئا وفجرنا خلالهما نهرا.
Each of those gardens brought forth its produce, and fail not in the least therein. In the midst of them we caused a river to flow.
وكان له ثمر فقال لصاحبه وهو يحاوره أنا أكثر منك مالا وأعز نفرا.
Abundant was the produce this man had. He said to his companion in the course of a mutual argument, More wealth have I than you, and more honor and power in my following of men.
ودخل جنته وهو ظالم لنفسه قال ما أظن أن تبيد هذه أبدا.
He went into his garden while he wronged himself. He said, I deem not that this will ever perish.
وما أظن الساعة قائمة ولئن رددت إلى ربي لأجدن خيرا منها منقلبا.
Nor do I deem that the hour of judgment will ever come. Even if I am brought back to my Lord, I shall surely find there something better in exchange.
قال له صاحبه وهو يحاوره أكفرت بالذي خلقك من تراب ثم من نطفة ثم سواك رجلا.
His companion said to him in the course of the argument with him, Dost thou deny him who created thee out of dust, then out of a sperm drop, then fashioned thee into a man?
لكن هو الله ربي ولا أشرك بربي أحدا.
But as for my part, Allah is my Lord, and none shall I associate with my Lord.
ولولا إذ دخلت جنتك قلت ما شاء الله لا قوة إلا بالله إن ترني أنا أقل منك مالا وولدا.
Why didst thou not, as thou wentest into thy garden, say, Allah's will be done? There is no power but from Allah. If thou dost see me less than thee in wealth and sons,
فعسى ربي أن يؤتيني خيرا من جنتك ويرسل عليها حسبانا من السماء فتصبح صعيدا زلقا.
it may be that my Lord will give me something better than thy garden, and that He will send on thy garden thunderbolts from heaven, making it but slippery sand.
أو يصبح ماؤها غورا فلن تستطيع له طلبا.
Or the water of the garden will run off underground, so that thou wilt never be able to find it.
وأحيط بثمره فأصبح يقلب كفيه على ما أنفق فسقط فيها وهي خاوية على عروشها ويقول يا ليتني لم أشرك بربي أحدا.
So his fruits were encompassed with ruin, and he remained twisting and turning his hands over what he had spent on his property, which had now tumbled to pieces to its very foundations. And he could only say, "Woe is me! Would I had never ascribed partners to my Lord and Cherisher."
ولم تكن له فئة ينصرونه من دون الله وما كان منتصرا.
Nor had he numbers to help him against Allah, nor was he able to deliver himself.
هنالك الولاية لله الحق هو خير ثوابا وخير عقبا.
There the only protection comes from Allah, the True One. He is the best to reward and the best to give success.
واضرب لهم مثل الحياة الدنيا كماء إن أنزلناه من السماء فاختلط به نبات الأرض فأصبح هشيما تذروه الرياح وكان الله على كل شيء مقتدرا.
Set forth to them the similitude of the life of this world. It is like the rain which we send down from the skies. The earth's vegetation absorbs it, but soon it becomes dry stubble, which the winds do scatter. And it is only Allah who prevails over all things.
المال والبنون زينة الحياة الدنيا والباقيات الصالحات خير عند ربك ثوابا وخير أملا.
Wealth and sons are allurements of the life of this world, but the things that endure, good deeds, are best in the sight of thy Lord, as rewards and best as the foundation for hopes.
ويوم نسير الجبال وترى الأرض بارزة وحشرناهم فلم نغادر منهم أحدا.
On the day we shall remove the mountains, and thou wilt see the earth as a level stretch, and we shall gather them all together, nor shall we leave out any one of them.
وعرضوا على ربك صفا لقد جئتمونا كما خلقناكم أول مرة بل زعمتم أن لن نجعل لكم موعدا.
And they will be marshaled before thy Lord in ranks. Now have ye come to us bare as we created you first. Aye, ye thought we shall not fulfill the appointment made to you to meet us.
ووضع الكتاب فترى المجرمين مشفقين مما فيه ويقولون يا ويلتنا ما لهذا الكتاب لا يغادر صغيرة ولا كبيرة إلا أحصاها ووجدوا ما عملوا حاضرا ولا يظلم ربك أحدا.
And the book of deeds will be placed before you, and thou wilt see the sinful in great terror because of what is recorded therein. They will say, "Ah, Woe to us! What a book is this! It leaves out nothing small or great, but takes account thereof. They will find all that they did placed before them, and not one will thy Lord treat with injustice.
وإذ قلنا للملائكة اسجدوا لآدم فسجدوا إلا إبليس كان من الجن ففسق عن أمر ربه أفتتخذونه وذريته أولياء من دوني وهم لكم عدو بئس للظالمين بدلا.
Behold, we said to the angels, prostrate to Adam. They prostrated except Iblis. He was one of the jinns, and he broke the command of his Lord. Will ye then take him and his progeny as protectors rather than me? And they are enemies to you. Evil would be the exchange for the wrongdoers.
ما أشهدتهم خلق السماوات والأرض ولا خلق أنفسهم وما كنت متخذ المضلين عضدا.
I call them not to witness the creation of the heavens and the earth, not even their own creation. Nor is it for me to take as helpers such as lead men astray.
ويوم يقول نادوا شركائي الذين زعمتم فدعوهم فلم يستجيبوا لهم وجعلنا بينهم موبقا.
On the day he will say, call on those whom ye thought to be my partners, and they will call on them, but they will not listen to them, and we shall make for them a place of common perdition.
ورأى المجرمون النار فظنوا أنهم مواقعوها ولم يجدوا عنها مصرفا.
And the sinful shall see the fire and apprehend that they have to fall therein. No means will they find to turn away therefrom.
ولقد صرفنا في هذا القرآن للناس من كل مثل وكان الإنسان أكثر شيء جدلا.
We have explained in detail in this Quran for the benefit of mankind every kind of similitude. But man is in most things contentious.
وما منع الناس أن يؤمنوا إذ جاءهم الهدى ويستغفروا ربهم إلا تأتيهم سنة الأولين أو يأتيهم العذاب قبلا.
And what is there to keep back men from believing? Now that guidance has come to them, nor from praying for forgiveness from their Lord, but that they wait for the ways of the ancients to overtake them, or the wrath be brought to them face to face.
وما نرسل المرسلين إلا مبشرين ومنذرين ويجادل الذين كفروا بالباطل ليدحضوا به الحق واتخذوا آياتي وما أنذروا هزوا.
We only send the messengers to give glad tidings and to give warnings, But the unbelievers dispute with vain argument in order therewith to weaken the truth, and they treat my signs and warnings as a jest.
ومن أظلم ممن ذكر بآيات ربه فأعرض عنها ونسي ما قدمت يداه إنا جعلنا على قلوبهم أكنة أن يفقهوه وفي آذانهم وقرا وإن تدعهم إلى الهدى فلن يهتدوا إذا أبدا.
And who doth more wrong than one who is reminded of the signs of his Lord, but turns away from them, forgetting the deeds which his hands have sent forth? Verily we have set veils over their hearts, so that they understand this not, and over their ears deafness. If thou callest them to guidance, even then will they never accept guidance.
وربك الغفور ذو الرحمة لو يؤاخذهم بما كسبوا لعجل لهم العذاب بل لهم موعد لن يجدوا من دونه موئلا.
But your Lord is most forgiving, full of mercy. If he were to call them at once to account for what they have earned, then surely he would have hastened their punishment. But they have their appointed time, beyond which they will find no refuge.
وتلك القرى أهلكناهم لما ظلموا وجعلنا لمهلكهم موعدا.
Such were the towns we destroyed when they committed inequities, but we fixed an appointed time for their destruction.
وإذ قال موسى لفتاه لا أبرح حتى أبلغ مجمع البحرين أو أمضي حقبا.
Behold, Moses said to his attendant, I will not give up until I reach the junction of the two seas, or until I spend years and years in travel.
فلما بلغا مجمع بينهما نسيا حوتهما فاتخذ سبيله في البحر سربا.
But when they reached the junction, they forgot about their fish, which took its course through the sea straight as in a tunnel.
فلما جاوزا قال لفتاه آتنا غداءنا لقد لقينا من سفرنا هذا نصبا.
When they had passed on some distance, Moses said to his attendant, Bring us our early meal. Truly we have suffered much fatigue at this stage of our journey.
قال أرأيت إذ أوينا إلى الصخرة فإني نسيت الحوت وما أنسانيه إلا الشيطان أن أذكره واتخذ سبيله في البحر عجبا.
He replied, Sawest thou what happened when we betook ourselves to the rock? I did indeed forget about the fish. None but Satan made me forget to tell you about it. It took its course through the sea in a marvelous way.
قال ذلك ما كنا نبغي فارتدا على آثارهما قصصا.
Moses said, That was what we were seeking after. So they went back on their footsteps, following the path they had come.
فوجدا عبدا من عبادنا آتيناه رحمة من عندنا وعلمناه من لدنا علما.
So they found one of our servants, on whom we had bestowed mercy from ourselves, and whom we had taught knowledge from our own presence.
قال له موسى هل أتبعك على أن تعلمني مما علمت رشدا.
Moses said to him, May I follow thee on the footing that thou teach me something of the higher truth which thou hast been taught?
قال إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
The other said, Verily thou wilt not be able to have patience with me.
وكيف تصبر على ما لم تحط به خبرا.
For how canst thou have patience about things which are beyond your knowledge?
قال ستجدني إن شاء الله صابرا ولا أعصي لك أمرا.
Moses said, Thou wilt find me, if Allah so will, truly patient, nor shall I disobey thee in aught.
قال فإن اتبعتني فلا تسألني عن شيء حتى أحدث لك منه ذكرا.
The other said, If then thou wouldst follow me, ask me no questions about anything until I myself speak to thee concerning it.
فانطلقا حتى إذا ركبا في السفينة خرقها قال أخرقتها لتغرق أهلها لقد جئت شيئا إمرا.
So they both proceeded until when they were in the boat, he scuttered it. Said Moses, Hast thou scuttered it in order to drown those in it? Truly a strange thing hast thou done.
قال ألم أقل إنك لن تستطيع معي صبرا.
He answered, Did I not tell thee that thou canst have no patience with me?
قال لا تؤاخذني بما نسيت ولا ترهقني من أمري عسرا.
Moses said, Rebuke me not for forgetting, nor grieve me by raising difficulties in my case.
فانطلقا حتى إذا لقيا غلاما فقتله قال أقتلت نفسا زكية بغير نفس لقد جئت شيئا نكرا.
Then they proceeded, until when they met a young boy, he slew him. Moses said, Hast thou slain an innocent person who had slain none? Truly a foul, unheard of thing hast thou done.